That was awesome. I told Kim, I said, before we started, I have to have a countdown. So she gave me the 5, the 4, the 3, 2, 1, pokey. So greetings from Cowboy Bob. Well, I got to tell you, this adventure started about the very 1st of April, and April 1st of this year. And, you know, life has just given me some great opportunities. And without going into a lot of detail, starting around April, we had some health issues that we've been chasing for Cowboy Bob. We had some vehicle issues, all about the same week, which had us purchase a new vehicle, which we never do.
That'll be another story. But
which will be another story, as Kim says. But this here, I think Kim will pan out to this for a moment and let you see a little something right here. So this is a beautiful explanation of living in the moment and being able to adjust to what comes to you. So on most every Monday, and some days, Kim will say, well, what's on your list for today? Or what are you going to do today? And since about March, I've had a project that will entail some excavation and some building work for her Joy Pathway project. And I'm real anxious to get going on that, and I've got the pieces in place. And I said, I'm going to start on that today. And lo and behold, something will happen. And within the last week, we've had a number of things that have come up. We had a septic tank, normal maintenance pumping, that's turned into a large project with the drain field. We had the mysterious opening and closing entry gate to the driveway that finally got resolved today. We had one of our lovely roommates, Horses Sunday, decided to rub herself against a post and broke the post off down at the ground level. All of those requiring repair. And then we've had this tippy wall here. And so our little house here is over 100 years old. And we suspect that this wall was built about 100 years ago because it had to be dug in here to accommodate the house. Well, since we've lived here for the 12 years, it's developed its own little leaning. And last week, Kim says, Bob, quick, come here, look at this. And there was a gaping hole behind the wall, and there was some additional tilt. And I'm going, okay, well, this might be another project, thinking that it was about to go over that day. Well, it didn't. And I'm going, hey, we might make this for another summer. It looks a little funky, but we might make it. Well, this morning, I let the cat out the bathroom window, which is standard procedure. And then shortly thereafter, Kim comes out and says, I got something to show you. And she took a picture of what you just saw here. So today, when I was going to start Kim's project for the Joy Pathway, has now been interrupted by this.
Should we walk down and show them the whole scope of
well,
what
yeah,
this
we certainly
might look
can.
at?
So
okay.
Follow me this way.
Okay. All right.
So
Careful.
this is a rock wall built with rocks that came from the property. We are dense in rocks here, and it decided to kind of let go most of it, and it let go down to about here. Now you'll notice right where Kim is standing, there's big rocks. If Kim will turn around, we had that part redone when we did the landscaping, and stopped right there. And we thought, oh, how quaint to put in the original wall.
That isn't exactly the conversation.
No, but it came out that way. So as you can see, the wall has crashed to about here. This is still up, but we're going to take this down. We are going to take control of this situation.
Can you move the grasses that I need to weed here so they can see the original wall under there?
Kind of like my hair.
It's
kind of like a comb over.
There you go. There you go.
So this is the
That's on my
wall.
List, is the weeding.
Yeah. So this is the original wall, and it's a great wall. It's a really fun wall.
It's unique for sure.
Yeah.
Then I'll turn around and go the other way so you can see the whole wall. Maybe you can just pull that up real quick so we can see. Okay, here we go. There we go.
So
okay.
So there's the wall. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be a little bit of preemptive here, and we're going to take the rest of this wall out to about here and rebuild it using the same material. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these rocks, and my job for the next however long it's going to take is to take these rocks, and I have a brick hammer, and I'm going to knock off all of the old concrete with my hammer. So we'll have a nice pile of rocks. We're going to leave the base because the base is good and hasn't changed any.
You're going to use the original rocks then to rebuild it?
Everything could be original rock. And our son, Justin, who has great experience in the mason trades, is going to be put to work with me here. And he already gave me a couple ideas on the appropriate type of mortar to get.
Nice.
And together we will accomplish this
At
as
some
our
point.
next project.
Yes.
This is our next project.
Maybe we'll have a little video that fast forwards
Yeah,
through
we
you
can-
guys working really
we can
fast, double
certainly
time.
we can certainly put together something that will show you a progress. So
Yes.
anyway, this is
Anyway, so what do you have to say about having lists and having
well,
things
you
to
know,
do?
I've always said that I've always been a list guy. You know, I got to have my list, check off my list. You know, and hopefully by the end of the week have the week list done and have a weekend list. You know, and since I moved out here, I realized that yeah, a list is still important, but it's very flexible. It changes a lot.
Yeah.
It's really just a place to capture things so you don't forget them, but they're not in any particular order, because you can have a list of things that you want to do in the order that you want to do them, but you have things like this, or the septic, or the fence post, or the gate that will preempt any type of order that you a predetermined order that you'd have them. So you got to learn to be a little bit flexible. You got to take the items that are most critical to surviving on the property, and get the important ones done first, and get to the fun ones done when you get a chance. So
well, and you have learned more patience over these 14 years we've been
pretty
here.
much I've learned more patience. Yeah. I've learned to disguise my lack of impatience. Lack of patience.
Oh, disguise,
but, yeah,
huh?
disguise is good.
Yes.
But generally
That's
speaking,
when you disappear. And
but
then I'll see
generally
you.
speaking, I've been able to kind of move in and out with the flow of the tide, and I'm getting better as I'm getting older. And you know, my days are getting shorter. You know, instead of working till 6, now I work until lunchtime, maybe. You know, get up early, but I work. You know, but it's good. You know, we get in what we can, as much as we can, and when my body decides it wants to be done for the day, I've given myself the privilege to be done if I want to be done. So,
Yeah.
that's kind of where we're at, and it's a good space to be.
That's good. You make your own schedule.
Making my own schedule.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Because who's your boss?
I'm my boss.
That's right. We
All
love
right,
you
guys.
all.
Thank you guys. Thanks for my long-winded, my wall fell down, I got to fix it post. Bye now.
Bye.